Hey everyone, so we're doing another Waikiki Trolley, and this time we're doing the red line.
So the meaning for the left is you are married or taken. The meaning when you're wearing it in your right is you are single and ready to mingle, honey, and I will take you to every place available and get you a very handsome Kane. Yes, I will. But not for the baby girl in the back, you too young. So, yeah, you gotta wait till you're 30. I think your parents agree, right? Yes. 30 and with 2 good jobs. I'm a mother of 5, so I have to do that. Now, wearing it in the back in the middle means that you are confused and you're searching for an upgrade. Ooh, she needs to move that flower. She gonna have to put it on the left side. That's the good side. But that means she gotta go to luau with me where I'll go find another man. Ooh. So yes, that's what that means. But the flowers are used for not just the leis, but we use them for the graduations for the kids. We use them for weddings, at funerals, when babies are born, and to bless buildings and offices when they first open things. So that's what those leis are used for. They're called leis of welcome. What's supposed to happen is when you come into the airport, you are supposed to get laid. How many of you guys got laid when you came into the airport? Y'all laughing at me. Oh, y'all so wrong. So not that way. That way brings you to see me at the job I used to do before doing trolley. I used to work in labor and delivery for 14 years. Word Y, W-A-I, that means fresh water. But does this look fresh to you guys? It's not. That is some filthy, McNasty water. Yes. Now this water is called brackish water. Brackish water is fresh water and salt water combined. And the fresh water comes from those gorgeous mountains to the right. That is the Ko'olau Mountains. Ko'olau means long back in Hawaiian because it stretches from one end to the other. Now, it takes one single raindrop 25 years to make its way from the top down to the bottom. That's a struggle for that poor raindrop. Now, if you happen to see anybody fishing over there or doing a little bit of outrigger canoeing, and they do a little bit of kayaking, if they offer you that fish, offer them this shaka. Well, she agrees. Yeah, you're gonna have to find a whole lot of that out here. A whole lot of that. And once you do the shaka, if you don't know how to do it, you're putting your hand up like a high five, you're dropping the 3 middle fingers, and you're leaving the pinky and the thumb out and you're shaking it. And you tell them, no thank you, brother, no thank you, sister. Tell them to keep it moving, they're not your friend, they're trying to kill you. Because in that water used to be mosquitoes. So they carry malaria and diseases. Now they did clean up that water and dredge it out, so-called. But it's still a filthy body of water because of the type of sand and dirt that's in there. So if they're telling you to take a gondola ride over there, no, gondola yourself down somewhere else. Go back to your hotel. Don't do it. They're trying to suck you in. But the other thing that you're going to come out needing is a series of 12 shots minimum, starting with a tetanus shot. The other thing that'll be surprising, you're going to come out with a 3rd eye, an extra leg, another arm, superhuman strength, and my men will have the ability to become pregnant. That's right. So, I will deliver your Alawai baby. We're going to watch it live at 5 on the local news while you are eating your spam musubi, your loco moco, and your malasada from Leonard's Bakery. Because one of the spots that we are going to be going to is called Punchbowl Crater. It is a national cemetery of the Pacific. It's kind of like Arlington Cemetery. But when we're up there, you'll be able to see Diamond Head from there. But quite a few of these places, I think she might need to get in. Okay. Yeah, there's so many spots, but the next spot we're going to is the crater, and you will be able to see Diamond Head from Punchbowl Crater. You'll also be able to see where Barack Obama went to school at, which is called Punahou. and another school called Roosevelt High School, which is where Bruno Mars went to school at. But we knew him then as Peter Hernandez. Peter Hernandez is his given name, but his stage name is Bruno Mars. The Bruno is a family thing. They kind of love the Bruno name. But Mars comes from his adoring fans. They would tell him, "You sound out of this world when you sing." Hence, Mars, Bruno Mars. And that is how he got his name. But he went to Roosevelt High School, born and raised right here on this island. So that's another celebrity that they have their bragging rights to. This place is home to over 50,000 artifacts and paintings that date back to the 19th century. I do not use the speakers inside of this trolley. These speakers are very poo-poo. Very poo-poo. You won't be able to hear anything. Like N-U-F-F-I-N, nothing. So yes, these are artifacts date back to the early 19th century. And when they stripped the Hawaiian monarchy, they took a lot of those artifacts. And a lot of them have just been coming back. They've been found all over the world, from England to Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines, Thailand, all of these different places. But they were also found in the continental U.S. and they've been sold at auctions and then donated back to the Hawaiian people, which is actually a beautiful thing. And we're going to be coming up on the state capitol and the eternal flame. That's going to be coming up on my left and my right. Right after we pass this light, we're going to hold up the light, trying to make a turn. Bless her heart. So right in front of me, on the left, right past this light, that is the state capitol. And it looks just like a boring building, like any state capitol. I will try to show you the beauty of this building. You see the American flag flying at the top. Underneath it is the new Hawaiian flag. It has 8 stripes, red, white, and blue. The red, white, and blue obviously is for the United States. But the 8 stripes is the 8 islands. That's what that represents. Down in the upper left-hand corner is the Union Jack. Why is it British? Because of the British influence. Because Princess Iolani's father was British and her mom was a Hawaiian princess. And you'll be able to see her story on Netflix called Princess Iolani. Now, even though there are only 8 stripes that represent 8 islands, they don't have enough stripes to put on there to represent all the real islands. There are 137 Hawaiian islands that make up the islands of Hawaii, and most of those are underwater. You're looking at the beautiful eternal flame right here to your right. It is lit. I'm so happy it's lit. We had that conversation. Yes. It hasn't been lit for like a month. But before that, it's only been 2 other occasions that it wasn't lit. One, somebody took the axe to it and tried to damage it, so I had to fix it. Which is why you're seeing that beautiful fresh coat of paint. But she represents December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor. So it is for everyone that lost their life there, including kids, children, parents, civilians, firefighters, police officers, doctors, nurses, that all tried to help put out those flames at Pearl Harbor. Now over here to the left is the state capitol. The beautiful state seal says State of Hawaii 1959. That is the year she was forced into statehood. Underneath at the bottom is the state motto. The state motto reads, and I'll tell it to you in Hawaiian, explain it in English. That reads, that means the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. So they use their faith as their motto. They love the land, which is the Aina, the Ohana, which is their children and their families. And that is what they based it on. You have Father Damien, who is the ambassador to find a cure for leprosy. And you will be able to see that on Netflix called Molokai. Not normal pillars at all. They are royal palm trees. Look all the way at the top. You'll see the airbrushed leaves and the actual pillars that are shaped like these palm trees. And those are royal palms, and it's some on every side. It is square on the outside. The inside is a circular atrium that looks like the shape of a volcano. You have the Liberty Bell back there, which is the second Liberty Bell, and it was donated to the Hawaiians after the first one was lost at sea. Now there is a song that you guys have probably heard, but don't realize that they are actually singing their state motto. Right here is Washington Place. This is where the governor is supposed to live. And the way that you know he is in residence, the flags are up. When he is off island, they're down. Oh, the door is open. That is a museum. He does not live there. It's in honor of those that have lost their lives. Punchbowl Crater. Her Hawaiian name is Pu'ovaina. Pu'ovaina is aloha. She's giving you shakas, you guys. That's Hawaiian love. That's what that is. When they give that, they're giving you Hawaiian love. I love these babies. So this song is in honor of those that are laid to rest, that have also fought for the freedom of not just our people, but the Hawaiians as well. But it shows you those more kids. Let me get this pulled up for you guys. Ikapono Ogai Ura Kaka'ako Ikapono Ogai. That is what I played. That is the Hawaii state motto, sung by Israel Kamakaviva Ole. It is a beautiful song, but he sings it not just because it is the state motto, but for what it means. The meaning behind it, he's saying, cry for the land, cry for the people, and all the things that were taken away, and yet find Hawaii. He asks, how would you feel? He's speaking of the ancestors. How would they feel? Would they cry? Would they be content? Would they smile at seeing what Hawaii has become today? So that is part of the song and why he sings it. It has double meanings. So I always share that with my ohana as we go through Punchbowl Crater and travel through the cemetery. So it mentions so many things. The people, the land, and the love. It's one of the most beautiful things you could ever hear. What you're riding through right now, this is called Papakolea. Papakolea is a beautiful homestead. It's part of the Homestead Act. That is something that the government has put into place. Look down in the valley to my left. All of this belongs to the locals, to the Hawaiian people. And what they've been doing is they said that they could own their land for $1 and their homes for $1 for 99 years if they can prove they are 50% Hawaiian. Now they shouldn't have to prove what they are because this is their land. But they know that they're not going to be able to prove it because they're so blended that there are very few of them left that are half. Kapa means half. So if they're only 49.99%, they're unable to own their homes for that. If they don't have children to pass it down to, then it goes back to the state. They tear down the home, take over the land, and they build it up to look like Waikiki. It's a very sad thing to see that they're destroying their aina, their land. So you will hear a lot of them say, Malama da aina. Malama means take care. And then when they say aina, it's land. Take care of the land. When they turn to you and say, Malama each other, they're telling you, take care of one another. As I'm going to be going inside the Punchbowl Crater, I'm not allowed to talk on the mic out of respect for those that are laid to rest here. I will slow down and do a little creep so you guys will be able to take pictures. When you're inside of the Cemetery, please keep your conversations to a minimum. If it is too loud, we lose the ability to come through here. So we are contracted with them. We have an agreement with them as a drive-through program. So we just ask that you keep your conversations to a lower level where only you can hear each other as I talk off the mic. You are looking at the beautiful Diamond Head Crater right here on my left. When I come back out, I'll slow down so that you can see it and get really good pictures. If you notice, the only flowers that are in bloom out here are these purple and reddish looking ones. But there are no plumeria flowers. These are plumeria trees right here that are very bare. The only plumeria flowers that are in bloom are the white ones. And I'm going to come off the mic right now. I'm with you on the mic. There's nothing but love and pride. Yes, you feel angry. Yes, you feel sadness. But be proud of them. Because yes, they lost their lives. A lot of them didn't even know why. What for senseless acts of violence. Things out of their control. These are the things that connect us and bond us. War and tragedy. So I want to give that honor and that time here to say thank you. The beautiful Diamond Head Crater. Now the British settlers that were here a long time ago, back in the day, they were hiking in the crater and they saw things shimmering in there. They started picking it out, thinking it was diamonds. It turned out to be calcifying stone and crystal. So it was worth, what it's worth right now is enough to buy you a lot of toilet tissue to last the pandemic and then some. Now when Bruno Mars was a kid, his mother would take him into Waikiki right around 6 o'clock or 6:30, and then he would do imitations of two kings dancing right there on the street. Anybody know the name of those two kings? Elvis Presley is one. There you go. Only two kings. He's those moves from them. And now he is the iconic person he is today. This is the Foster Botanical Garden right here on my right, and it is beautiful. Is anybody going to be getting off over here? Because my stop is right up here at this real sexy looking bridge with this filthy body of water. hit really hard by the bubonic plague. You guys know of it? Looking at all these buildings, they're not run down just because of time and age. It's because of the bubonic plague. Now the Hawaii Health Department and the Fire Department got together in 1899, December of 1899, and they were trying to find a way to cleanse out or get rid of this disease and the plague. Now, with the plague, they got together and they decided to set 41 intentional fires. 41. You're looking at the Black Shamrock Tavern right here on my right, and Murphy's Bar and Grill on my left. These are the only Irish pubs left in Hawaii, the original ones. And what they did, they set those 41 fires, but not before evacuating over 4,000 Japanese and Chinese families from Chinatown. And that was a blessing because when they did that, they were very successful in killing out that plague. And they had a lot of businesses here. So they did it a month later, which was January of 1900, here on the left, at Kaka'ako Theater. That has been renovated in the front, but in the back, it has not. That's the damage from all the fires, all these buildings. Now they set another intentional 31 fires, 31. But what they forgot about was on trade winds. The trade wind picked up and caught, and it killed, and it did like a whole nother 35 acres of land. It burned it out. But that 35 acres of land, they were not able to evacuate the families. So those families lost their lives. It's pretty sad. Chinatown is not that big, but it has very rich history. So those families were very afraid to come back. Look to the right. This is the Alexander and Baldwin building. You'll see the bullhorn things up in there. And this building right here on the right, the Royal Business Bank, you'll see all the royal faces on that building. There's nothing like these two buildings. This used to be a beautiful garden, and now it's called the Pacific Guardian Center. You have all the food shops over here, the delis, the vegetarian place, which is called the Water Drop. So even if you are not vegetarian, it's still really, really good food. We're about to come up on the Iolani Palace and the Kamehameha statue. So for those of you that remember the TV show Hawaii 5-0, thank you. I was drawing a whole blank and having a brain fart. It was filmed right over here in multiple places actually. But when you see that statue of Kamehameha, it's right here in front of this palace. There's two palaces here, but only one Iolani palace. And that is the one that's going to be right here on my left. When we make this turn, it'll be right in front of me. The one right here on my right, that one is called Ali Hale Iolani. Ali is short for Ali'i, which means royalty. She lives. Hale means house. Iolani is part of Kamehameha's name. And if you see signs out there that says court is in session, please let me know, because I can't see all of them. They will come out here and tell us to shut up. So we have to be quiet and not talk on the mic. But the statue is right here in the front. You guys are able to get off. It is 3:33. We're going to be leaving here at the 55 mark. aloha. And it usually has a beautiful kukui nut lay right there, and they took it down. That represents the welcome, the love. One part is the warmth, one part is the kindness. Under not a shooting star, like the prophecy said, he was actually born under Haley's Comet in a place on the Big Island called Koala. And the prophecy for him was that he would become. So the prophecy was forgotten about, and as he grew up, they were teaching him in the ways of a warrior and of a king. And it was his half-brother that he had to actually fight first, who was jealous of him for all of this attention he was getting, the training, what he was, that he was the one that was going to fulfill the prophecy. So that's where the first fight took place, and that's what a lot of people don't know. But later on, as he grew up and came out, they were wondering, where did this little boy come from? We thought we killed all the boys. The children wouldn't play with him. His name means the loner, or the one set apart. They were afraid that if anything happened to him, they would get their heads cut off because he was a future king. So alone, he grew up alone and learned the ways of a king. Now he went from island to island, waging war. And what he did, he would go to the islands, each island, not negotiate, talk, or compromise. He would cut off the king's head and take their island. He would turn right to the warriors and tell them, I don't have a problem with you. You have two options and choices. One, join my army. Or you can meet the same fate as your king. And what do you think they did? They joined him. Because this man had a lot of what they call mana. Mana means power, the essence of what makes him him. And they wanted that power. And the way that they wanted to get that power was to kill him, cut him up, and eat him. I mean, that's a little nasty. I'm just saying. I like my meat, but I like to know that it used to be a chicken. I'm just saying. You know, I don't know about the human type thing. That's a cannibalistic behavior. Tastes just like chicken, kind of like alligator. Alright, we'll go ahead and do it. In the zombie apocalypse. You just go ahead and gnaw on an arm, a leg. You turn into Jeffrey Dahmer. Please, Jesus, no. But that's what they wanted to do. So he is buried at an undisclosed location right now to this day, that his family that is still alive are sworn to secrecy because they are afraid that they'll dig up his ashes and ingest him. Now how would they do that? Now these days, you either smoke it or you inject it. That's the times that we're living in, and they firmly believe that. This is our salted on Kaka'ako stop. So this way you can get some good tacos right here at Kaka'ako, one of my favorite places. It is closed right now, or closing. They have good beer, wine. I don't drink beer, but my friends do. And good burritos, tacos. And why does it say forever? Because no matter where he goes, he will forever be an island boy. And with Kamehameha, as he waged his war, he ended up killing all the kings except for one. And that king was the king of Kauai. This mural right here on my left, that is done by Kamea Hadar. Her name is Rone. She's beautiful. Well, they paved the road. This is nice. And I'm going to stop by right here so y'all can see my brother because he's in jail. That's my brother. Don't cry, bro. I'm going to put some money on your books. It's okay. You ain't got to eat peanut butter and jelly for your whole sentence. Y'all see his tear? It's coming out his eye right there. Anybody want to help bust him out? Anybody want to go down there and touch the mural? It's just a mural. It's not real. See, this is how you do it. But look at how beautiful she is. Her face, right there, the pink one. Her face, the lips, the eyes, the hair. She's very strategically covered up. All of her lady parts. Now they did not used to be strategically covered up, but we told them this is not Greece. We have kids around here. So they had to make sure she was no longer naked. But before they did cover her up, I had a group on my trolley, and they had just done a nice little bar crawl, but there were some kids on the trolley too. And these guys were super happy and drunk. So they were like catcalling and whistling at the mural, and they were like, nice rack! Yeah. You know what the kids instantly asked me? They said, DJ Ray Ray. I said, yes, sweetie. What's a rack? I had to think quick on my feet and go back into my labor and delivery. This is what I said. I said, it's a country, sweetheart. It's a country. You don't ever go over there until you're 30 years old with a lot of money and a friend. That's what a rack is. It's a country. So I can't have them going home and then their parents find out that they understood what a real rack is. It's like a dish rack. Right now it's a country. I think I did pretty good with that. What y'all think? Thank you. Thank you. Well, I tell you, they put me through my paces. They really do. I don't know what to expect when I'm driving sometimes, but I just roll with the punches. You never know what's going to come out of somebody's mouth, and then that innocent question will be asked. And they look at you with those big old pretty eyes, and it windows into your soul, and then you have to slightly lie to them. Just a little bit. This is Ward Village, you guys. We have Buki de Beppos, Dave and Buster's, and today is what? What's today? Thursday, that's right, Thirsty Thursdays. On Wednesdays, the games are half price. And you also can go to the movie theater over there, but if you do not want to spend $18 on a movie ticket, come to my house. We'll hook you right on up. We got a nice movie projector. To the left, this is Merriman's, that building, that blue building. Look up top. You have a nice, beautiful infinity pool that's just waiting for somebody to swim in it. Go right on up here. Aloha! Come on in. Aloha! Thank you. All of this belongs to Ward Village. You have Piggy Smalls, the Ali'i Coffee Place, Miley's, which is a Thai restaurant. Don't shop at Crazy Shirts because it's crazy prices. It's expensive. Ginza Sushi is good. Just watch out for it. But the Happy Lemon is everything. Go over there and get you some drinks, the boba drinks and the ice cream. And then you have a little play place for the kids right here. To the left, this is called the Social Honolulu. You can go in there and there's a restaurant called Off the Wall. Pretty delicious place. Inside of Off the Wall, they have great food, great drinks. They give you a black card. You can get all the alcohol that you want, wine or beer. Pretty delicious. Ooh, the police are right here. That means I'm going to get to go through everything. Well, I look like my little husband going down in that orange double-decker. He drives for us too. He was doing a Pearl Harbor tour. We have a nice little bistro over here, the Panya Bistro. You just go over here to Bank of Hawaii and jack them for all their cash, okay? Just take it. It's free. You're like, we're going to be making our way over to the Ala Moana Shopping Center. So if anybody is going to Ala Moana Mall, that is going to be our next stop. This right here on my right, this is Ala Moana Beach Park. Ooh, this is a long line. This beach park was not what it is right now. All of the sand over here is imported from Maui and from the North Shore side of this island. So whenever I come over here, I like to frolic right at the water's edge like a little water sprite. I pretend like I know how to swim, which I do, but I ain't swimming in the ocean. You know why? I mean, Jones is out there. I know that is a teenager's dream to live by the mall. That is a parent's nightmare, because we'll lose all our cash. You are basically called AMM and ADM. That means automatically mom's money. When mom's money has tapped out, it is ADM's turn. Automatically dad's money. Be careful and be ready. We're pulling in right now to Moana Shopping Center. This is the stop for it right here. All right, my family, thank you so much for riding with me. Now this right here, this is called Magic Island. This is where we do a lot of performances right here. These gorgeous banyan trees. Now they've been having a lot of issues with a lot of the homeless here. And we do our performances right here at Magic Island. So when you see people coming over here to dance, perform, it's a free show. It doesn't cost anything. Right here. This is the Surya from Alameda, California. That little boat right there. That's where the SS Minnow sat for the opening filming credits. The first meeting is Alcohol Beverage Commission. It's for that long wall of alcohol they got up there. Just makes you want to drink a little. The other meetings are always bring cash. Yep. Second one is it is anything but cheap. And the last one is all blocks covered. There's one on every block. So that's why it says that. That's what it means. So if you missed something over here, just don't worry, go to the next one. I'm going to pull in right here. And this is going to be the stop for the modern. If anybody else is behind me, I'm all right with them being pissed off, because it's better to be pissed off than be pissed on, right? I can't help myself. You're welcome, my love. You guys have a beautiful day. Keep that beautiful aloha going. All right, now we're working our way back over to the Waikiki Shopping Plaza. That's the pink line trolley right over there. Hey, Dom. That's Dominique. When he smiles at you, he looks just like the Joker. He's got the most beautiful smile. It's so broad. I'm like, if you smile just a bit harder, you're the Joker. So he'll take care of you, pick you up. He's like a big old Uber driving you around to Waikiki, taking you back to the Moana Shopping Center for $5. It's a hop on, hop off. There's 1, 2, 3, I think 3 pink lines, 3 or 4 pink lines. I think it's 3. And each one of them run 20 minutes apart. So every 20 minutes, you'll be able to hop on one of the pink lines. And then I have to see your dance moves on this, okay? If it'll go for me. Oh, yeah. Hey, sweetie! That's Kaipo. So this is your celebration music. Makes you want to get up and bust that move. Oh, it's going to stop us right over here. If you're looking to my left, this is another trolley right here. That's Nani! Nani Papolo. If you are lucky to get on his trolley, he will show you a good time. His name, if you ride with him and find out what his name is, I'm going to give you a hint right now. The word Nani Popolo means pretty black man. Yes. So if you're jumping on any of his tours, let him know you got him already. When he asks you what it means, just say, hey, pretty black man. He's a sweetheart. He really is. He could be my son. But you're going to start seeing all my people. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. It's alright. It's alright. We stopped for the Holiday Inn Express. And I'll show you that statue that I was talking about. It's right here. It is the King David Kalākaua statue. I'm going to pause right here in front of this statue to let off my family for the Holiday Inn Express. And this is the King David Kalākaua statue. I'm going to drop the guys off here. The Holiday Inn Express is right here across the street. Lightning and the thunder. It's alright if you bob your head. Kids were laughing in my classes for the masses. Dreaming about being a big star. Said you're basic, I said you're easy. Your love was riding in the backseat. Now I'm smiling from the stage out. You were clapping in the nosebleeds. Thank you so much.
So we've just got off the Waikiki Trolley red line. It was good. There was lots of things to see in the city and buildings, and it was quite good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!